What's up, my stitches? This is Marianne's Crochet Hands. This is your girl Drea of Marianne's Crochet Hands. Um, I am here with you this beautiful Monday morning to let you know about um, some channels maybe that you don't know about. I know there's a lot of people that do some channel shout outs, but I felt like I needed to do this one because I found these, and this first one doesn't have a lot of subscribers. She's fairly new. So let's welcome Marilyn Cotton Company to the Yarny community. She has a few videos up already, and she's learning. She will get there, but I love her, so go check her out. She's got some good content. I don't know where Ollie's is, but if you live where Ollie's lives, you need to check her out. Her video of her clearance sale that she got at Ollie's. Go check that out. Next one on my list, not a new YouTube creator, but Liza Walters. She has amazing borders, guys. I showed a modified version of my version of one of her borders on the blanket that I'm finishing with the Yarn Bee, Sugar Wheel, Blueberry, and Cream. And she's just amazing on her borders, guys. You absolutely have to check her out. Next one is Naughty Couple Creations. They need 800 subscribers for their giveaway. Come on, Yarny community, crocheters, knitters. If you like the yarn, you need to get on board and help out Naughty Couple Creations. Make that 800 mark, and then their next level, of course, is 1,000. They want 1,000 subscribers. They deserve it. So come on, let us help them out. This one touches me a lot as a person that has some mental issues. Drowning in Yarn. Caleb posted a video yesterday that absolutely spoke to my soul about the way that everything is going in the world today and why he got into knitting with his fiance, and how knitting has kept him sane. Caleb, I absolutely understand your positioning, though. I've not been crocheting for such a short time as you have, or you've been knitting longer, but I've been crocheting since I was 6 years old. So what I completely understand is that when this dilemma hit and the pandemic spread and everyone was shut indoors, we're still pretty much shut indoors here in Texas, but an outlet, I had already had my crochet bags already out, but I knew I would never be bored or depressed. And I mean, depression hits for all kinds of reasons. I myself am diagnosed bipolar manic depressive. Without medication, it's just it's a struggle. It's a struggle to get out of bed. It's a struggle to do simple chores like wash the dishes or sweep the floors, and on top of other medical problems that I have, it is a struggle. But I completely understand you, Caleb. I understand how knitting helps you just zone out and forget about the troubles of the world while you're creating. So guys, if you want to check out Caleb's channel, that is Drowning in Yarn. He's got some great content out there. He also goes yarn shopping, takes you with him. So go over there and give him a shout out and show our men creators some love, because yeah, they're coming back. You got Fiber Spider, you got Gary at Urban Yarns, you have Limon. I mean, just so many great guys. That was just to name a few, but there's so many. You got Caleb, I mean, you got Mikey, you got Ross, you got, I keep going. Anyway, love Drowning in Yarn's channel, so go check Caleb out, guys. Next one is the Yarn Bowl Crochet. And she's got some subscribers already, I think about 910. But you guys have to go and see her. She is teaching new stitches. So far, that is what I'm gathering from her channel. And if you are new to crochet and you're finding a crochet style, you know, for some people that's being shown on YouTube may not be the right one for you, then, you know, go ahead and give the yarn bowl crochet shot on YouTube. Go hit her up, check her out. She has nice, clean, clear pictures of what she wants you to recreate in her tutelage. So yeah, she's awesome. And then my last one for the shout outs is Joy Wingart. Joy is fairly new, but I love her. That is Joy, Wingert. Go check Joy's channel out, and that is it for my shout outs. Okay, so what I'm going to show you. First I'm going to show you today is, I promised you I would show you the one thing that I have of my grandmother that she crocheted that I absolutely have, that she gave to me the last time I physically saw her in person. So she made this granny square. This is granny, yeah, granny square. And I'm trying to recreate what she did here in my Red Heart Mini yarn. I wanted to just do a variation of what she did with this to, you know, tribute her. And I came across something I see where she stopped crocheting. You can see her border. It looks like V-stitch, skip 3 shells, double crochet in the chain space, skip 3 shells, double crochet in the chain space, top of the double 3, V-stitch in between. What I'm trying to show you, the border's not completed on here, and yes, I probably could try and find a similar yarn to hers. Here you go. But this is where my grandmother stopped. Right here. I have the sun coming up, so it's gonna hit me in the eyes. You can still see my eyes. I hope y'all can still hear me. You should be all right. So this is where she stopped, and I could, like I said, get a yarn and complete the border. It looks like she was going to do 2 rounds of it, but it's a little confusing because, as you can see here, I don't know, maybe she got confused a little. It's not the same here. T3, but there's a chain space here, and I think when she realized that it wasn't what it was supposed to be, she put the 2 double crochet and left the chain to act as a double crochet, and then the border completes around. But then I guess she got to this corner and started the round again. I don't know where to go with it, guys. I don't know. If I'm doing a tribute to my grandmother, then I should absolutely do the same border that she is doing, correct? I just don't know how many times she went around, and that is where I'm struggling on what I want to do. So guys, let me know in the comment box, do you think I should continue on my project, my tribute to hers with my Red Heart Mini yarns? Should I continue her border around on my project, or should I stop where she stopped and leave it that way as an unfinished tribute? It doesn't sound good to me to do that, to leave it unfinished, but just, you guys let me know. Just let me know what you think. But yeah, this yarn is Red Hard yarn. It's Red Heart. Of course it's Red Heart because, you know, it's one of the most popular brand. It's pretty much the most popular brand in the United States for yarn. So let me tell you guys, this is some very old yarn. Okay, and I'm not sure if it has wool in it. I don't know if it's because it's old acrylic, or if it may actually have wool in it, but I did wash it by hand in warm water by hand, and when I was washing it, it started to come apart a little. I'm thinking this age, I wasn't vigorous with it. I pretty much did the dunk and sink and squeeze lightly, then dunk and sink and squeeze lightly. That's what I did while washing it. Yeah, it is some really old yarn, guys, and it feels like it has wool in it, and it almost felted on me while I was washing it. That's what I was trying to get to. It almost felted on me, but it didn't. The stitches held. We've got some, yeah, it's an old girl. It's an old girl. Love you, my mom. Keep this forever and ever and ever. Every skill you ever taught me will stay with me forever. Okay, last thing I'm going to do, we're in a quick video today, probably about 20 minutes or so, but yes, my purchase from Lovecraft came, and I got 6 balls of the King Cole Drifter Aran 4-weight yarn. This is in the shade Pyrenes. That's Pyrenes. Die lot 623272. Let's take her out because she is gorgeous. Why did I get this yarn? Okay, so love this yarn. Tess, love you, Tess. Had picked up some Craft Smart yarn, and it made a print on it. Had some pretty pink flowers with green leaves, and I was looking for pattern yarns that self-pattern, and this one is probably going to come out in stripes, but I am excited to let it play out. It's got some pretty green speckles, so I'm gonna back up. There we go. And put that right there in front of my eyes. I'll read you the lovely, lovely specs. She is a 79% acrylic, 17% cotton, 4% wool. She is approximately 218 yards, 200 meters. This is 100 grams in accordance with BS 984. She is made in Turkey, licensed under King Cole Ltd. Skipped in UK. I have UK yarn. It did not come from the UK because Loves Crafts is based here in the United States. Well, at least they have one. So she is machine wash warm. She is dry cool, so she's okay to put in a dryer on a low temperature. Low temperature. If you're not comfortable with that, of course, lay flat to dry, right? Okay, so I like on here, they show you a small picture of the stitch, how to do a stitch swatch. That's cool. I I've never seen that on a yarn before. She's definitely a do not iron. She is a 5mm or US 8 knitting needles. And I am going to assume, because I think they deal with a whole bunch of knitting. I don't see a size for the crochet hook, but I'm going to say that it is a H8 US crochet hook, or a 5mm crochet hook as well, 5 or 5.5, whatever size you want. If you can get it on that hook, then use it. She's so soft. I know you see me squishing her. Oh my gosh, so soft, so soft. And she's definitely wearable. So wearable. I'm going to make hat and pocket shawl out of these. I believe I have enough to be able to do both. I want to make a slouchy hat. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If I use one skein for the hat, and then the rest for the pocket shawl, I should be all right. 218 yards times 6. So yeah, I should be good. I love this. I can't wait to see how it comes out. I know it's probably going to be striped, but it's going to be awesome. Now, I know you guys are looking and said, was that a knot I saw? Yes, that is a knot you saw. Drea, why are there knots in yarn? We went over this, guys. We went over this. If you're watching my videos, we went over this. If you love yarn, you're going to have to deal with knots. You're going to have to deal with blended joins that aren't smooth, especially in a roving yarn when they continue to strand, continue to dive live. This is not going to bother me. This does not deter me from purchasing from them again, because this is just, it's part of the yarn making process. Even when it's done by hand, you can come across knots or blends in yarn that aren't blended smoothly, so that looks like one side is raised up and then going this way, and then the other side is frayed and going that way, and your yarns are going 2 different ways. It happens. It's something that you just have to deal with. It's a yarny thing. You love yarn, you have to deal with knots and weird joints inside your skein. Now, I know most people are worried, but hey, I have to worry about the yardage. Just cut that knot out, or use a Russian join, or use a crochet 2 together to avoid that. Or do what I do. I cut out, I'm going to cut out this knot as close as I can to the very knot, so that the only thing that's coming out of this is the knot, not yardage. And then I'm going to magic join it together without any loss of yardage on that. I love it. Oh my gosh, so soft, so soft, so soft. I can't get over it. Now, King Cole does have a channel here on YouTube. They do, like I said, majorly cater to knitters, but I think they're starting to come around to the crochet community just a little bit. So let's go show them some love. Let them know that crocheters, we love that yarn too. Give us some love on your site, please. We appreciate it. Of course, if you're in the yarny community, you know Lovecraft. We don't even need to shout them out, do we? Yes, we do, because Lovecraft is amazing. I love their site. It's like it's a candy shop every day. What yarn shopping is not like being in a candy store every day? If you're into yarn, you're in a candy store every day. That is my happy home. I swear, if my Hobby Lobby was still up at the street, even if I didn't have any money, I would just be in there walking around, just looking at all the yarn, touching all the yarn. They probably think I was a creeper. Yeah, I'm creeping on your yarn. Just basically, yeah, I'm creeping on the yarn. Now, this is not the only thing I got from Lovecraft, but the other ones, I didn't want to show because I think they're already out, unless nobody has seen the colors. But, you know, it's just some sugar and creams, cotton in nice little variegated colors. Going to make some dishcloths, and make dishcloths, and I'm gonna make some hand towels. So yeah, I'm still holding it. Yes, I love it. Oh my gosh. The squish on it is amazing. I know, I'm over 20 minutes. I lied. I'm sorry. But it's yarn and it's beautiful. And you have to understand just how great it actually is. It's so beautiful. And I love pink. And I love the pinks and the greens. All right, YouTube. I'm done being silly for the day. I'm going to go crochet something. I'll go back to my border. Last thing, if anybody can do a yarn swap with me, I don't have a whole bunch of yarn since I'm just now starting out, but I am in search of 2 skeins of Karen Skinny Cakes Melon Smoothie. If anyone has any that they're currently not using and would like to do a yarn swap with me, I would greatly appreciate it. My email is in the description box below. Hit me up at my Gmail email address and let me know if you're willing to do a yarn swap and what details you want to work out for it. I would so appreciate it. Right now, Michael's is completely out of stock at my local store and online. And I am not going to Amazon to buy any kind of Karen products from them because they want $22 for something that Michael's is selling for $9.99. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I think the one place I didn't check is Yarnspiration, so I'm gonna see if Yarnspiration is selling it directly. But I think I'm gonna strike out there because if they're out of stock pretty much at Michael's, they may be out of stock direct from them. So yeah, yarn swap. Anybody, if you're willing, if you have it. Thank you. Colorway, melon smoothie. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I love you. I'm gonna go in because the sun is beating me full in the face this morning. And I'm gonna go finish crocheting my border and probably finish my shawl today because just my lazy stuff. And then do some work on the clock later on tonight. So, in the meantime, crochet this, stitches. What?